All right, guys, I get a lot of questions about how to do the FPS stuff from my guide, and I'm answering each comment individually, but I'm just going to make a video to go over it. So there's two main ways that you can do it, or three if you count the way I'm doing it, but the way that I've seen to do it, and there could be other ways, but these are the only ways I know, is one with NVIDIA control panel right here, and one with Riva Tuner or something, and it's RTSS is down here, Riva Tuner Statistics Server. So if you just search up RTSS, it'll come up. I'll put the links in the description, but NVIDIA control panel should be here if you have like an NVIDIA graphics card, I believe, and stuff like that. So with NVIDIA control panel, this is the first way that I figured it out. You can just search for it, or you can right click on your desktop and it should show up. In here, you go to manage 3D settings here, and then in here we have global settings or program settings. So mainly what you would do is go to program settings, add a program from a huge list of programs here, or here, sorry. So you add a program, but for some reason this game Get to Work does not show up on the list. So instead, this is why this is kind of iffy for this game in particular. But what I do here is I go to global settings, scroll down till you see max frame rate, and then you can click it and it'll let you change. It'll be on off by default. You just press it on, and then you can change it to 45 or 60, and that should work. You should open up the game, and that should work. But the only issue with this is you have to stay on it. You can't switch back and forth. So you know the top runners, they'll switch from 60 to 45 in their runs. You could just stay on 45, but it's a little harder to play because it's not so smooth. So if you want to switch FPS mid-game, you can't really do it this way. So, but this will at least help you get your frame rate limited. Now what you can do is go to this RTSS. And on the RTSS, when you open it, nothing's going to show up. You have to go down into your dock, and I'm going to show, I'm on my second monitor because my main monitor is really messy, but I'm going to show it anyways on the other one. So down here in the bottom right corner, you'll see it right here, this Riva Tuner little icon, or you can click up here and get it from there. Oh, it disappeared, but yeah, you can just click from here and get in here, and then you could just click it. Okay, and now we're back over here because it opened up. Oh, it opened up, and this is what it will look like. So in here it has a global, and then you can add a program. So what I do is you just click add, and then you're gonna go find the program in your program files. To get to Work is found in you want to go to program files, 86 Steam apps common, and then you'll find Get to Work. So you want to go in there and then click the executable file, and once you do that, it'll make this profile for it. Go onto it, and you'll see frame rate limit. So I have it limited to 45 here. So you'll see I have it limited to 60 here, 45 here. So what I do is on RTSS, you can set up a keybind to toggle the frame limit. So I have it limited to 60. So my default is 60. And then I press F. I do F. It's just easier for me to hit on keyboard at least. Controllers can be a little different. I don't know, you could still do it these ways, but I don't know the best way to do controller, so I'm not the best to ask about it. Maybe someone in the comments knows more with controller, but I have it toggle from the default 60 to 45, and then I toggle it back to 60, so off and on basically. You go into setup here, and then you want to go into plugins. When you get into plugins, you're going to see, I think you'll just see these two by default. You want to click the check mark next to it like this. You want to click the check mark next to it because that means it's off. So that right now overlay editor is off. But if I click the check mark, now it's on. So you want to click the check mark, and then you want to double click into it. And then so now you'll see in frame rate limiter here, toggle frame rate limiter. I have it on F. You can just click on it and then click a key and it'll change it. Like if I want to do T, I can do T or just F. And then once you're done with that, press OK. And then OK. And now we are all set. So I'm going to open up the game and we're going to see it in action here. So Riva Tuner also has it where it'll show up with the frame rate like this 60 right here. I just don't have it, but you can edit this and make it all how you want. It's pretty customizable, but I just stick with the regular Steam way, which is right here. So, and I'll show you how to show it in Steam in a second, but if we go into the game here, you'll see it's 60 up in the top left corner. I'm playing the game, blah blah blah, and I told you I had it set to F. So if I press F here, you'll see it change to 45, and there, now it's changed. So if I'm going for a top grab, I'll switch to 45, and then when I'm done with the top grab, I can press F again and switch back to 60. And there's no tabbing out or pausing or anything. So yeah. All right, so now I'm going to show you how to do it in the Steam. How to get it to show on your screen, because you want it to be shown for runs, because it just helps the moderators verify your run. So RTSS again has its own customizable thing that you can do, but if you want to just do it on Steam, and I actually don't really know how to get the overlay with RTSS working, because I haven't really even tried. I don't really know how to do that, but I'm sure there's videos online of how to. Okay, so now in Steam, what you want to do is you want to go to up here and go to settings, the Steam settings, and then in here you want to go to the in-game right here, and then you'll see the Steam overlay. You want to have the overlay, enable Steam overlay. You have to have this on, or else it won't show. And then the main one here is the in-game FPS counter. I have it on top left. You can put it on top right, bottom, wherever you want. But I have it in top left. And then you can switch this. So if you don't have this on, it would be like a black number, and it's kind of hard to see. So I have it on this. It's like that bright green. But you don't need this, the high contrast color. But yeah, and so once you're done with that, it'll show up in the game like we had before. And that's it. So let me know if it doesn't work. I know there's a mod out in the community being tested right now that will help with FPS in game, and I believe it'll help with controller support as well. But yeah, so that's all. Also, I have a speedrunning Discord that I made, so go check that out. I'll put it in the description. Yeah, it's still small, and I want more people in there so we can all come together as a community, because I don't think there's a really designated place for that. So I have it in the description. Go check it out. And yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.